Let me start with a feeling you probably know. Fundraising that only works when you're pushing, when you're emailing, calling, posting, reminding, chasing. And the second you stop, everything slows down. That's not a motivation problem, that's a system problem. Welcome back to the $1 Million Nonprofit. I'm Tom Kelly. Today, we're talking about how to build a fundraising flywheel, a system that keeps moving even when you're not actively pushing it. Not hustle, not hype, momentum by design. Let's get into it. Funnels versus flywheels. A flywheel is a system where each action makes the next action easier. At first, it takes effort, but once it's spinning, it compounds. Funnels burn out, flywheels compound. Most nonprofits run funnels. Launch, push, exhaust, rest, repeat. Flywheels feel different. Calmer, predictable, sustainable. What a flywheel is made of. A fundraising flywheel isn't one magic campaign. It's a set of small loops that reinforce each other. The 4 core loops are 1. Story. 2. Engagement. 3. Recognition. 4. Invitation. Break any one of these and the wheel slows. 1. Story energy. Story creates emotional energy. It signals, this matters. I belong here. I want to be part of this. Without a story, nothing else works. 2. Engagement, action. Engagement is any donor action: opening, clicking, replying, attending, giving, sharing. Most nonprofits treat engagement as the end, but in a flywheel, it's the middle. 3. Recognition, loyalty. Recognition is the secret advantage. When donors act, they should feel seen, not via receipts. Via acknowledgement, you showed up, you mattered, you made this possible. Recognition turns engagement into loyalty. 4. Invitation continuation. Momentum needs a next step. Not pressure, options. Here's what's next. Here's a way to stay involved. Go deeper if you want. That closes the loop. Story, engagement, recognition, invitation, next story. That's the flywheel. Where nonprofits break it. Most nonprofits skip recognition, story follow-up, response, invitations. They ask donors to move forward without giving them a reason to return emotionally. That creates friction, not momentum. Real example. A youth mentoring nonprofit was stuck at the same revenue for 3 years. Campaigns worked, but nothing carried in between. We mapped the system: stories, engagement, silence. No recognition loop, no invitation loop, no next step. We added simple loops: click, impact story, reply, personal response, donation, identity reinforcement. You're helping young people step into leadership. Event attendance, 30-day journey with stories plus options. No new campaigns, no list growth, just loops. Recurring donors grew 22% in 90 days. Momentum returned without more pushing. Where automation helps. You don't run loops manually, systems do. A CRM like Donor Books tracks donor actions, so recognition plus invitations trigger automatically. AI writes drafts, automation sends them. You spend time on strategy, not chasing tasks. Events accelerate flywheels. Events are momentum machines if you capture what happens. Platforms like charity auctions today track bidding, attendance, and engagement, so event energy can continue afterward. Events shouldn't create one-night totals, they should create long-term motion. Monthly donors equals flywheel centerpiece. Monthly giving works because frequency builds habit. Habit builds predictability. Predictability builds stability. Monthly isn't a separate campaign, it's the natural next step in the flywheel. Content should be reusable. You don't need endless new content, you need content that recycles across the flywheel. Email, social, event, recognition, follow-up. One story should fuel multiple loops. What breaks a flywheel? Generic messaging, silence after engagement, too much urgency, long gaps, transactional communication, all create drag. What strengthens a flywheel? Consistent story, fast recognition, clear choices, systems that respond, respect for autonomy. That's how momentum compounds. The mindset shift. A flywheel doesn't mean you never work. It means your work continues working after you're done. Each action compounds the next. Simple starter exercise. Step 1. List your top donor actions: give, click, reply, attend, share. Step 2. For each, add one recognition plus one invitation. Step 3. Automate the loop. That alone builds momentum. Tomorrow's episode is why most fundraising plans fail before they even start. And if you've ever felt stuck at the planning stage, this one will hit hard. Don't forget to subscribe and grab my book, The $1 Million Nonprofit, on Amazon. It's packed with frameworks to help you scale your mission without burning out your team. Need a free tool to start? Download the AI Growth Playbook, links in the show notes. And if you're planning a fundraiser soon, check out our sponsor, Charity Auctions. They'll help you launch faster, raise more, and stress way less. Links below. Final thought: if fundraising only works when you push, you don't need more force, you need better momentum. See you tomorrow.